Takže moji zdravím z našej 20. epizódy našu Let's Play sériu z hry Hogwarts Legacy. Moje meno je Narty, toto je Danko a poďme pokračovať našich dobrodružstvách. Konečne som sa trošku odhodlal, za kamerou som si spravil nejaké tie vecičky. Takže ideme sa teraz naučiť kúzlo pani profesorke. Nie, to bolo, kde boli tie záhrady? Dobre, tu to bolo. Treba sa to niekedy lepšie pozrieť na tú mapu. A ďakujem vám za všetky tie zhliadnutia, za všetky tie nové odbery. Blížime sa pomaly, ale isto ku stovečke. Už nám vôbec nechybá. Asi musím prísť ráno. Už nám vôbec nechybá veľa do stovečky, do 100 odberateľov a ďakujem za to, že pozeráte tie moje videá, že pozeráte tie moje shorty, že pozeráte všetko vlastne, čo prinám, takisto TikToky, že ma začínate sledovať aj na Instagrame, čo ma nadmieru teší. Kde mám pani profesorku? Kde je pani profesorka? Zase proste si spravím niečo za kamerou a aj tak mi to nevyjde tak, ako si to ja predstavujem. Proste táto hra robí vždy všetko preto, aby som ja neprogresoval. Už mám.
Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell.
No poďme na to.
Nothing as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Easy, easy, easy.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Teraz tu bude menší strih, hneď som tu. Takže som tu po menšom po menšom strihu. Bol som si predať veci vlastne tých prasinkách, lebo som mal zase nie plný inventár, ale taký trošku preplnenejší inventár a taktiež som si dával dole ten filter z mikrofónu, takže som to potreboval, lebo mi to úplne mi to zavadzalo, lebo teraz som si dal mikrofón konečne pred ústa, nemám ho z boku, takže by ste mali počuť konečne normálne, alebo ešte niečo lepšie a dosť mi to zavadzalo, lebo ja som takého nižšieho zrastu a mám dosť taký dlhý stojan, takže mi to dosť zavadzalo. A taktiež som bol predať v tých prasinkách tie veci, čo podľa mňa je úplne nezaujímavé. Tak som si povedal, že také nezaujímavé ako cesty bez ničoho, kde sa tie postavy len vlastne o ničom rozprávajú, že budem strihať, aby sme stihli čo najviac. Takže poďme teraz zámidom a pokračovať trošku hlavnej devej línii.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, He's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lord Gok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Paráda, takže povedali, že sa tam sejdeme, takže my môžeme urobiť takú nádhernú vecičku, že dáme si, že mapa sveta, kde sa presne sejdeme. Aha, paráda, nevieme zmizlo. Paráda, máme tam rýchlo cestovanie, tým sme to úplne vyriešili. Takže pokračujeme ďalej a som veľmi rád, že sa vám páči takisto aj séria Ghost of Tsushima, aj keď zatiaľ vyšli len 2 časti, sa mi zdá, počkajte. 1, 19, áno, vyšli zatiaľ len 2 časti, ale verím tomu, že to bude oveľa lepšie, alebo jak to povedať, že budem to striedať, takže budeme mať aj viacej videí, môžete si vybrať vždycky, že ktorú sériu chcete pozerať.
Gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
OK, takže mali sme tu menší príbeh o tom, že vlastne čo Ranrock hľadá. Teraz nám to Logdog vysvetlil. A to je asi tá temná mágia, alebo jak by som to povedal, ktorú proti nám používa. Takže poďme vstúpiť do dolu, keďže Logdog s nami nemohol. Ja musím... Mám to tu niekde.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
No, takže ešte aj takéto komplikácie tu máme. A nevadí, dali sme to. Možno, že to by som to... Vstúpiť do dolu. Možno, že pôjdeme trošku aj stealth. Skúsime to Petrificus Totalus čo najviac využiť, ako sa len dá.
So rarely prepare one for reality.
Dobre, tak už asi neskúsime.
It's even grander than I had expected.
Dobre, vidíme, že Amir je celý hotový z toho, kde sa nachádzame.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Bombarda. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this
Revelio.
impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive
Dobre, vidím,
workmanship
že
aside.
tuto bude treba zase rozmýšľať, takže dúfam, že tých 30 minút, čo máme cca pred sebou, mi bude stačiť na to, aby som sa z to dostal. Nebudem to vôbec...
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
vôbec nejako predĺžovať, alebo zbytočne, i keď teraz som to urobil, ale tak takéto easy vecičky, že ako nejaká truhla, nejaké tieto,
Revelio.
sa podľa mňa do toho zmestia, to nie je nič teraz
I've read
také
about mines like this.
veľkolepé,
One is something else altogether.
takže toto mi asi odpustíte, že toto si takto trošku pofarmím a no fighty sa budem snažiť zatiaľ.
Dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Nechcel by som, sú tu koľky? 3? 4? Sú tak zle otočení, že to Petrificus Totalus nedám, no.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets it.
Bombarda.
Confringo.
Čakaj, kde mám?
Expelliarmus.
Watch your step round here.
Descendo.
Defender. Bombarda.
OK, toto išlo celkom rýchlo.
Safely, I'll meet. You have my word.
Dobre. Takže tuto sa musím...
We're being watched by a door.
Tuto sa musím zase neviditeľniť, aby ma tie dvere vlastne nevideli. Takto si ich otvorím a môžem pokračovať ďalej v našej ceste, neceste. Tuto si zoberieme penášky sa zidú. Ktoré to mám? Paráda, neviem, čo som podpálil. Vážne, nechcem sa už až tak zdržovať všetkým tým prehľadávaním všetkých tých vecí a všetkých takýchto
Let's take a look around, our meet. See if we can find any plans.
takýchto záležitostí.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
Aby sme
Must be more
toho
notes around here.
vážne
Could be building.
stihli čo najviac, keďže sme vážne na 20. epizóde. Rekord je zatiaľ 30 epizód, čo sme dokázali u jak sa to volalo? U Spidermana. To je zatiaľ personal rekord, ktorý je dosť možné, že či pri Ghost of Tsushima alebo pri tomto Hogwartse prekonáme. Skúsim teraz Petrificus Totalus.
Someone there? Someone's here.
Bombarda.
Vítaj.
Confringo. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Dobre, to ma teší, že prichádzaš na to, čo tu stavajú, lebo bude to veľmi potrebné, aby si nám to rozlúštil, keďže Logok to nemôže. Aj tak, ono teoreticky však ten papier sme mohli zobrať so sebou a Logok to, alebo Logok, či neviem ani, jak sa to teraz vyslovuje, to mohol vlastne teoreticky nám to prečítať ale tak, dobre. Takže nič som nepovedal, ale počkaj, tu mám ísť. OK, tak tu neviem pokračovať, tak to bude dole. Počkaj, takto. Nechcem byť zbytočne neviditeľný a spomalovať tú cestu. Že tuto dole. Mohli sme mu tie plány vlastne zobrať a Lodgok nám to mohol...
If I'm translating this correctly,
Revelio.
and I think that I am,
Ojojoj.
they're building something rather large. But
Aha, veľmi niečo
we know if
veľmi
we see any
veľké.
more plans or schematics, we can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
No, dobre, ja sa na to ešte pozriem. Ty kokos.
Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over.
Nevidíš ma.
What's going on out? Oh, little moon calf. That was meant for me. Impressed? Let's get this over with.
No, počkaj.
Rather unwise.
Teraz som trošku úplne vykolajený.
Easily done.
To zničíme takto.
Revelio.
You will suffer.
Ešte. Mali by byť... Nie. Au, čo robíš? Paráda.
You won't last long.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Obidva meče sme mu hodili do tváre.
It's too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Jakže
Another
tu
boiler.
mať, však
This place is more
Som
complex than I had expected.
bojoval len ja.
Confringo. Revelio.
Neviem, či to nám to nebudem potrebovať, tak uvidíme, čo to robí. Som zvedavý. Aha, otvorím tam ten tunel. Dobre. Nevadí, tak už keď už som ho otvoril, tak sa tam poďme pozrieť.
Revelio.
Aha, to je vlastne cesta ďalej, tak tam sa ešte nechcem ísť pozrieť, lebo to tu musíme ešte dôkladne prehľadať. Tam depulzo, nie? Alebo počkaj, bombarda.
Revelio.
Neviem, kam som sa to vybral. Aha, tak to sem za tieto zatvorené dvere. Ajde, aspoň truhličky si tu poberám, keď už som tu. Ako budem prehľadávať, zase to, a nebudem hovoriť, že nebudem akože nič prehľadávať, ale nebudem robiť zase všetky zákutia a uvažovať o tom, že kde, čo, prečo, na čo, za čo, ako, keďže vážne
Revelio.
treba sa trošku posunieť v tom príbehu. Ešte dosť veľkú časť mapy nemáme ani odhalenú.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Takže máme toho pred sebou ešte strašne veľa. Takže musíme hejbnúť zadkem, či jak sa to povie? Tak nejako sa to povie. Hop. Neviem, na čo toto rozbijam, keďže aj tak do tej miestnosti chodím si len tie veci. No dobre, poďme. Bum, kovadlina. Toho by sme mohli dať dole.
Let's get it. Out. Yeah, you
Confringo.
You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus.
Only Ranrock for him. I won't rest.
Defender. Leviosa. Bombarda.
You won't get away with it.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
I'm
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Pohode, a mi neboj.
Revelio.
OK, to je asi cesta ďalej. Toto sú tieto veci. Není tam nič lepšie. Tak poďme. Horí to tu.
Accio. Depulso. Descendo.
Nehorí.
Revelio.
S tým neviem urobiť nič.
Accio. Descendo.
Nie.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Ja počkaj, to sú...
I'll be quiet.
Dobre, teraz tuto popálim.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine
Ah.
could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Teraz to môžem.
Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This
Poď,
is more
Amit,
than I
neboj
bargained
nič.
for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can
Teraz
get
sme na
out of
druhej
here.
strane, nie? Musíme sa to nejako dostať. Bežíme.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
A sme vonku. To bola rýchlovica. Aspoň dúfam, že sme vonku. Paráda. Amit, poď, porozprávame sa. Čo by si potreboval?
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado...
Kľudne, Amit, napíš si. Napíš si knihu o mne. Či o tomto dobrodružstve. Poďme rýchlo tuto za Lodgokom.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
OK, takže vieme motiváciu Lodgoka. Proste pekné slova manželky profesora Figa ho zmenili z človeka, ktorý nenávidí čarodejníkov, na človeka, ktorý... Nemám. Alebo aj nie, že na človeka, ale na škret goblina, ktorý s nimi chce spolupracovať. Tým, že máme ešte pre sebou takých 10 minútok, tak si myslím, že môžeme si spraviť túto vedlejšiu misiu. Lebo vážne, dúfam, že to bude na tých 10 minútok toto s touto Poppy. A budeme mať dokončenú aj, dúfam, aj túto dejovú líniu s ňou. A potom vlastne uvidíme, čo ďalej. Takže ahoj moja, poďme sa porozprávať.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
OK, poďme na to.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Takže paráda.
one more thing.
Z Poppy
Let's
sme
not
začali
forget her.
patrať po
Goodness
pytliatkoch.
knows she's been
Z
through enough
pytliakov
already.
sa stali
I'm
ľudia,
ready when
ktorí
you are.
mali nelegálne fajty drakov, ktoré sme prekazili. Oslobodili sme draka, predtým sme našli vajce a teraz ona, milovníčka zvierat, ju napadlo, že to vajce vrátime. Super nápad, drak nás určite nezabije, takže myslím si, že toto je asi posledná epizóda Dana Dreva, lebo ten drak nás roztrhá. Ale tak keď si Poppy myslí, že to je dobrý nápad, tak...
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
No. Tu je krv. Super. Určite bude
Poor thing must be worried sick.
bude mierumilovná.
She
Nič
doesn't
nám
seem to have
nespraví.
spotted us yet.
A ešte vlci do toho.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Budem čakať, kým on ma napadne. Tak, obidvaja na dve kúzle dole.
Revelio!
At least 10 usually.
No.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Mám niekde reparo. Kač.
There she is again.
Čo to tu mám dvakrát? Daj mi túto reparo.
She's fantastic.
From a distance.
Presne, z diaľky to znie super. Zbližšie by som asi nechcel, no ale... Nemáme na výber. Poppy má super nápady, takže...
How good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers.
Už teraz mám z toho zlý pocit, no. Ale tak... Čo mám robiť, no? Tá Poppy s tými malými nohami by mohla so mnou pridať trošku.
Revelio!
Tuto zomrelo niečo veľké.
Or just raring for a fight.
Paráda. Super, dračica. Easy. Easy, bež, Dano. Čo, kam? Ako? Aha. Ako nič.
Her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
No dobre, teraz vyšla svoju delovú racenciu na 3. Raz, 2, 3.
Not a
Ďalej.
warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Stoj, Dano.
Right, but we're well past that.
Poď, Dano!
Get to that opening below.
Poď, to už dobehnem.
She's leaving. Quickly.
Ty kokos. No a zostane nám nejakých 5 minút.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Možno ani toľko nie, no. Dúfam, že táto epizóda nebude mať 50 minút.
Reparo.
No lebo to ten drak ničí moja. OK. Takže
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully
ona vie levitovať. Dobre vedieť.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Niečo sa deje. Poppy má nervy, na niečo prišla, ale nám to nepovedala, lebo na čo by mal Dano niečo vedieť? Dano nech len riskuje svoj život. Dobre, paráda. Vejce pytláku. Takže to nie je ešte koniec, mám dokončené 6-10, ale aspoň sme túto epizódu nádherne natiahli na 40 minút, takže ak sa na toto epizóda páčila, nebudem mať like. Ak sa ti nepáčila, daj kľudne dislike. Moje meno bolo Narty, nezabudni ma sledovať na Instagrame, čo je v popisku, kde máš najčerstvejšie informácie o všetkom, čo sa v mojom živote deje, kedy vyjde video, kedy nevyjde video. Takže tam ma nezabudni sledovať. A ďakujem, že si to videl. Nazdar.